What's up YouTube? It's ODGC Exotics, and in today's video, rat racks. We purchased a couple maternity rat racks from Scales and Tails down in South Carolina. To be honest with you, for the price I got them for, I couldn't have built them that cheap with the tubs and everything. So 7-hour drive, but it would have took me 7 hours to build these two. So I figured it was worth it. Each one, let it focus. Each one is gonna hold Target large cat litter boxes, pans. So one mom will go in there with her babies and leave them in there for about 2 weeks till they're fuzzies, and then they'll go into a concrete mixing pan rack like that with a couple moms and all the babies to grow them out. But the purpose of today's video is we have to install some watering systems. We're going to put a 5-gallon bucket on this side, run lines down and across down each row. Each one of these racks can hold 24 moms. So that's 48 moms and their babies. With the eggs we have in the incubator, we have over 70 ball pythons right now. Plus we're getting more and more customers every other month that buy rats from us. So we definitely need to expand. And we're going to show you how to install watering systems today. So to add this watering system, you're going to need 2 buckets, some black hose, nipples, since each one of those tubs, so there's going to be 48 total, have to have its own nipple, the clamps for the nipple, the 2 tank connectors where the water is going to go through. I like to get the ones that have the shutoff valve. You can go a little bit cheaper route, but I think these are a lot better because you can cut off the water if you have to make a repair or something, because they do get clogged at times. And then these are loop clamps to hold the water lines in place. Then you want to drill a hole so you can put it in there. You want it really tight, so you pretty much have to screw it in. You want to be able to be so tight that you have to screw it in. And you want to tighten it down to the bucket as tight as you can get it. And that rubber gasket right there will seal it from it having any leaks. You put the stopper on the back side. So once you get them all installed, go ahead and put some water in each one of them. Make sure you put enough in there to cover the whole valve. And then check for leaks. Obviously, this one is dripping from the end right here. That's not a big deal because the water tubing is going to go right there anyway. You're going to have the water line coming off of here. There'll be a T to come over here, so that way you can still have another line going down to the next one. It'll T here for a nipple, T here for a nipple, and then you'll put an L adapter here for a nipple. And you'll do that to all 8 rows. I also added stoppers to both of them on the back side of them, just so the tubs can't slide all the way through. Just something I wanted to do. Installing the watering system now. You just come off with your water line. There's a T because there's a line that's got to go across for those 3. And then the water still has to be able to come down. It'll come, another line right there will come down and feed that one. We'll tee off and continue the process. Measure and cut because you're going to have the valve on the other side to stick in there for the drinking valve. This one I've already put the valve and the little clip on. The little clip you just place over the top of the valve and then connect the hose, and then it just slides in there and locks in place for the rats to drink. And that's the completed watering system. You got your valve coming off. T, 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 T. And then the last one will just be an L because you don't need another line to go down. And then each one will just go in place. After you get it all done, go ahead and fill your water reservoir up with water, and then you want to take each one of these and just stick your thumb on them and make sure that you can get water, so your rats will be able to get water. And then leave them all inside, hooked up like you normally, like you're going to have your rats and everything in there. And I would leave it for at least 24 hours just to make sure you don't have any leaks. Everything's going to be good to go before you put your rats in there. We still got that one to do. That'll be a project for another day. But that's how you would install your watering system on a rat rack. Like, share, and subscribe.